Welcome back, kings and queens. I want to welcome y'all to another Blackout Friday. And if you missed last week's, you can check it out in this top right-hand corner. Now, today, we're going to speak about someone who learned from his predecessors, someone who fought the good fight. His name is Dr. Tony Martin. So, if you haven't heard about him, let's learn about him. Dr. Tony Martin was born February 21st, 1942 in Port of Spain, Trinidad. He attended college in the United Kingdom. He went to the Gray's Inn to study law, and then he studied economics at the University of Hull, finally making his way to the United States to acquire his PhD in Garveyism. And he received that at the University of Flint, Michigan. Dr. Martin was a professor at Wellesley College. He made the Africana department studies so that we would have somewhere to study us. There was a long line of African American scholars coming into universities and creating these type of departments. We were lacking very heavily in the studies of Africa and African Americans as a people. He helped to fill some of that void. Throughout Dr. Martin's career, his goal was to educate. He studied one of his predecessors in Marcus Garvey. He studied everything he could find out about the man. He studied all the information that Marcus Garvey learned about the Jews and their involvement with slavery. He studied everything in terms of Pan-Africanism and us making our way back to Africa and all coming together as a people under one nation. He studied Marcus Garvey to the T, becoming the authority about anything Garvey. In order to share that knowledge, he wrote books. He wrote a mass amount of books trying to get that information to our ears. Dr. Martin's most recognized work was a book that he himself published in 1993. It was called The Jewish Onslaught. He also taught his classes anything that he can find that he felt was beneficial, regardless to what the society felt about it. Dr. Martin allowed his class to read The Secret Relationship Between Blacks and Jews, a book that was published by the Nation of Islam and deemed anti-Semitic. He had someone he was in multiple debates with at the university find out about this. She was Jewish. She immediately ran to tell the rest of the Jewish community, which in turn snowballed into him losing his job due to his anti-Semitic statements, which he refused to take back because this is what he believes, this is what he has learned.
Yeah.
We fell short because as a black community, we do not come to support each other. Whereas the Jewish community, when she called, they came running. When she accused him of being anti-Semitic, they were there immediately to protest his class, to protest any of his books, and any and everything else he did. And that is where we lack true support. A true community is always there for each other. Tony Martin was there for us. He supplied us with knowledge. He supported us. He was fighting on the front lines for us. Regardless to the situation, regardless to the person, the Jewish community comes to the aid of their people. This has happened to many people. Recently, Nick Cannon just got crucified by the Jewish community for making anti-Semitic statements. We must take a page from their playbook and support each other to the fullest, no matter what.
Yeah.
In conclusion, Dr. Tony Martin was a connoisseur of history, a connoisseur of black history especially. He found a concept and a theory that he believed to be true. Also, a concept and theory he believed to be beneficial to other black people. Therefore, he pressed that knowledge. He wrote many books, about 10 to 15 books, majority of those books about Marcus Garvey and his theories and ideas. How we can improve our lifestyle, how we can improve our condition in America, how we can build our self-confidence as black men and women. These are the ideas he pushed out there for us. We still to this day have many scholars speaking on our behalf, trying to open the world's eyes. And when the Jewish community or the white community or Chinese, Arab, Latino, the gay community, when people are under attack by these communities for things that they may have said with our benefit in mind, we need to be ready to mobilize, get up, and defend him. The only people we get up and defend are the people who have passed away. They need defense. But the people who are still here with us need our defense even more.
Now,
it is time that we start to be for us. It is time that we take plays from Marcus Garvey's book, from Tony Martin's book, Malcolm X, the Black Panthers, John Henry Clark. It is time that we start taking plays from their books. It is time that we study beyond what they give us. If you want to do better, then you have to do more. And that's all we got today for Blackout Fridays. If you're looking for more knowledge, you can find it in this top right-hand corner. I salute Tony Martin for being a part of our black history. And I'm out.